Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, how are you? Hope you are doing fine by the grace of God Almighty and taking your video classes regularly. Girls, in your previous clip, we have learned about a new lesson that was about active and passive, and we have learned the steps by which first we have learned the voice, and then we have learned how to transform active voice into passive voice, and we have learned the rules to change the helping verbs as well as the changes we do in our pronoun while conversion. Alright, I have given you some homework in your book. Now let's see what is there in our book. Now this was page number 32, exercise B, which was given to you, and we did 3 sentences for practice, and I hope you have understood it well. Tally your work with the work given over here. I hope you have done it well. उम्मीद है आपको ये अच्छी तरह से समझ आ गया होगा. ठीक है. Now we have to do some work in your notebook. All right. So I will show you how you have to do it in your notebook. Okay, girls. Look at it. You have to make the title page like this. Then you have to write it like this, the definition as well as the example. Okay. Then you have to write how to make passive voice. Alright, the steps like this. Your work should be neat and clean. Alright, you have to make this chart as well. Okay, see how neatly it is made. आपको बिल्कुल इसी तरह सफाई के साथ काम करना है. ठीक है. Alright, these are the examples also over here. Alright, the changes you have done, ये बिल्कुल नीटली आपको एक्सप्लेन किया गया है कि इसमें आपका रिसीवर और सब्जेक्ट यानी रिसीवर और डूअर और ये सब इसकी पहचान किस तरह से करनी है. ठीक है. और ये जो प्रोनाउन में आपने चेंजेस करने थे अपने सब्जेक्टिव केस में और ऑब्जेक्टिव केस में, ये भी आपको दिखाया गया है. इट इज़ ऑल्सो शोन टू यू. ऑलराइट, सो मेक इट नीट एंड क्लीन. Now girls, you have to do each tense respectively in your copy as well. Alright, हमने tenses सारे पढ़े हैं, indefinite tense और continuous tense. अभी तक मैंने आपको यही explain किए थे. तो ये आपको अपनी नीट कॉपी पर भी करना है. और किस तरह से करना है देखिए, मैंने आपके लिए पेज तैयार किया है. First you have to write the formulas. Alright, ये passive tense के active voice के, ये passive voice के. Alright, so we will start with the first one. She washes clothes. Alright, now she is the doer or the subject and clothes are the receiver or the object. Yes, ठीक है. Now you have to switch their places. Clothes. Alright, and she will go at the end of the sentence in its objective case. So we will write her. ठीक है. Then washes is the present tense. It will be changed into be verb plus third form of verb. So clothes is a plural noun. So we will write are over here and then the third form of verb. This is the be verb and this is the third form of verb. Clothes are washed by her. Alright. See the next one. They do not clean the room. Alright, the room is your new subject and it is singular. That's why you use is. Alright, the singular verb. Not cleaned by them. Alright, now this one is a negative sentence. Alright, do not. So for that you have to write over here not. Then if there is a question, do you like this color? Again it is a present indefinite tense. So for do you have to write Now the third one is the interrogative sentence. Do you like this color? Alright. You know very well that interrogative sentence starts with the helping verb over here, right? So for this you have to write the be verb at the beginning. The color is your new subject. For color you will write is. Is this color? Then the third form of verb, then preposition by, and the receiver, then the subject that comes at the end. Alright? And then don't forget to put the question mark. Again, the next one is we learn our lesson daily. Alright? You have to do it yourself. You have to find out the doer and the receiver, and then you have to put the be verb and then third form of verb. Okay? He kicks the ball. I think it's very easy one. You will do it, inshallah. Now next one is past indefinite tense. So this is the structure. Past structure is subject plus verb second form. Alright, and then its object. How do you make its negative? You put subject at the beginning, then did comes in to make it a negative one. Alright. Then verb base form. Alright, this is verb base form. And then the object. Again, when you write its interrogative, the helping verb comes at the beginning, then the subject, and then verb's base form. This happens in active voice. Alright, even in past tense, this is the structure of active voice. और ये इसका पैसिव वॉइस का स्ट्रक्चर है, ठीक है। इसको किस तरह से आपने चेंज किया नेगेटिव बनाते हुए, इसमें सिर्फ आपने, क्योंकि आपके पास भी वर्ब मौजूद है, इसलिए आपने यहाँ पर इसमें सिर्फ नॉट का इस्तेमाल करना है, और वही चीज़ आपने जब इंट्रोगेटिव बनाएंगे तो आप इस तरह से इसको बनाएंगे, ठीक। नाउ लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द एग्जाम्पल। ही किक्ड द बॉल वॉज किक्ड बाय him. Alright, kicked is the second form of verb. That's why you have to write be verb in the past tense, which is was. Why was? Because the ball is a singular noun, singular subject. For that you have to write was. Okay, there should be agreement between subject and the verb. The ball was kicked by him. The next one is we did not paint house. The house is the new subject, was not painted by us. The third one is did they buy fruits? Were fruits bought by them? Alright, question mark. Then you have to do these two yourselves. They enjoyed the party. She baked a cake. ठीक है, आई होप आपको इसमें मुश्किल नहीं होगी, बहुत इजी है और आसान भी। इन फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस, लुक केयरफुली टू द स्ट्रक्चर, सब्जेक्ट प्लस विल और शैल, देन and in future tense you have to write. Now the next tense is future indefinite tense, and see the structure, subject plus will shall plus verb base form plus object, ठीक है। फिर इसका नेगेटिव होगा सब्जेक्ट प्लस विल शैल प्लस नॉट प्लस वर्ब की बेस फॉर्म और फिर ऑब्जेक्ट। देन इसका इंट्रोगेटिव कैसे बनाएंगी आप, विल शैल प्लस सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब बेस फॉर्म प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, ठीक। और इसका पैसिव वॉइस का स्ट्रक्चर आपके सामने है, ठीक है, बहुत इजी है। केयरफुली आप इसको नोट डाउन कीजिएगा और प्लीज़ नीटली कीजिएगा इसको। ऑलराइट, नाउ लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द सेंटेंसेस। नाउ लुक एट द सेंटेंसेस। वी शैल ग्रीट द गेस्ट्स। ऑलराइट, द गेस्ट्स विल बी ग्रीटेड बाय अस। अब यहाँ पर आप ये कह सकते हैं कि क्वेश्चन आपको जो स्टेटमेंट दिया गया है, सेंटेंस दिया गया है, एक्टिव वॉइस दी गई है, उसमें वी शैल है और हमने गेस्ट्स के साथ विल लगाया है, ठीक है। तो वो इसी वजह से कि गेस्ट के साथ हम विल ही लिखेंगे, ठीक है। और चूंकि हमने यहाँ पे वी लगाया था और आपका मालूम है आई और वी के साथ हम नॉर्मली शेल यूज़ करते हैं, ठीक। तो इसलिए द गेस्ट्स विल बी ग्रेटेड बाय अस। देन द नेक्स्ट इज सना विल नॉट लर्न ड्राइविंग, ओके। ड्राइविंग विल नॉट बी लर्न्ड बाय सना। They will eat the fried rice. This one is interrogative. Fried rice आपका न्यू सब्जेक्ट है, ठीक है। इंट्रोगेटिव के लिए आपने हेल्पिंग वर्ब पहले लिखना है। Will the fried rice be eaten by them? Question mark. Then you have to do it yourself. She will do the practice. Then Ali will bring the good news. All right. Next, we will do present continuous tense. Over here, the structure is subject plus helping verb plus fourth form of verb, that is the ing form, or you can say it present participle form, and then object. Okay, subject plus helping verb plus not plus present participle plus object is the negative structure. And then the interrogative one is helping verb plus subject plus fourth form of verb or present participle plus object plus question mark. All right, and this is the passive structure. Now what you have to do is you normally we put be verb, the different forms of be verb according to our tense. So the continuous tense is a progressive tense, and ing form is used in continuous tense. So for the progressive tense we have to use the fourth form of be verb, that is being. All right, being. You can see your second clip in which we have discussed about it. Then the structures of negative one is subject plus helping verb plus not plus being plus verb third form plus by plus object. And its interrogative structure is helping verb plus subject plus being plus verb third form plus by plus object plus question mark. The examples are: the workers are building a road. Now your new subject is a road. According to road, your verb would be is. Then for ing form you will have to put the being. This is the form of be form of be verb. All right, and then the third form of build by the workers. They are not submitting an application. An application is not being submitted by them. Are they posting a letter? Is a letter being posted by them? ठीक है बच्चों, अब नेक्स्ट आपको खुद करना है. She is plucking flowers. प्लक का मतलब होता है फूल तोड़ना, ठीक है. एंड देन we are listening stories. ठीक है, you have to make passive voice of these two yourself. The next tense is past continuous tense, and this is the structure of active voice: subject plus helping verb plus verb fourth form, that is the ing form plus object. Then subject plus helping verb plus not plus ing form plus object, and helping verb plus subject plus present participle plus object plus question mark. This is your passive structure of past continuous tense, and you have to use subject plus helping verbs. They would be was or were according to your subject, as they are in past continuous. Okay, then being plus verb third form plus by plus object. Remember that in continuous we use fourth form, ing form, but in passive voice we show the third form by using be verb in its third form, and then we always have to use the third form of verb. Okay. Then negative is subject plus helping verb plus not plus being plus verb third form plus by plus object. And in interrogative, helping verbs plus subject, then being in the third form of verb followed by and object. Now let's take a look at the examples. The boys were lifting the boxes. Okay, the boxes were being lifted by the boys. Asma was not making a doll in her house. A doll was not being made by Asma in her house. ठीक है? Were the ministers spending the money lavishly? Was the money being spent by ministers lavishly? ठीक है, यहाँ पे आपने मनी के साथ वॉज लगाया, जबकि क्वेश्चन में आपके पास वर है, लेकिन वर आपके लिए मिनिस्टर्स की वजह से दिया गया था क्योंकि ये आपका जो सब्जेक्ट था प्लूरल था. ठीक है, इसके साथ आपने प्लूरल वर्ब लगाना था. अब मनी जो आपका नया सब्जेक्ट है उसके साथ आपने सिंगुलर वर्ब लगाना है. ठीक है, देन फिर स्ट्रक्चर बाकी इसका वही है कि आपने बी वर्ब लगाया, फिर थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, फिर बाय, और फिर आपका रिमेनिंग जो आपका सब्जेक्ट था वो आ गया ऑब्जेक्ट की जगह पे. ठीक है, और बाकी का आपका सेंटेंस. ऑलराइट, यू हैव टू पुट क्वेश्चन मार्क केयरफुली. ऑलराइट, देन दे वर throwing stones in the lake. She was planting a tree in her garden. Alright, so we have completed this past continuous tense, and now we have to look at future continuous tense. Now girls, if you remember when we were doing rules to change helping verb, I have made it very clear that we do not and we cannot make passive voice of future continuous tense. Alright, so our work up till here is completed. Inshallah, we will do the next tense in our next class. Complete your given work up till here. Inshallah, we will meet in our next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.